You think you know what guaranteed income is, but do you know how much you need? Welcome back to Navigate Your Wealth. I'm Karen Stawicki.
I'm Samantha Irish, her daughter. And for the best advice on how to use both life insurance and annuities to create a successful retirement, subscribe to our channel. Then hit the notifications bell to be notified anytime we upload new videos. By the end of this video, we're going to give you all of the facts to make sure that you're living your best retirement with guaranteed income. To start, let's review what guaranteed income is. Guaranteed income is a general term referring to funds being promised to an individual for their entire life in exchange for service, time, or money. There's only 3 types of guaranteed income. The first is Social Security, and that is a guarantee that in exchange for your annual contributions during your working years, the government promises you a paycheck as early as age 62 that will go for your entire life. It's available starting at 62, not before, but you do not have to take it at that point. A pension. This is the second type of guaranteed income.
If you're lucky enough to get one.
If you're lucky enough to get one, and honestly, not many people are. This is a promise in exchange for your service, typically with companies. In my grandparents' day and age, pensions were what everybody worked for. Today, they're not as common, but they do still exist. And that's a promise that for your service, the company will guarantee to pay you from the start of your retirement until the day that you die. The third type of guaranteed income is a guaranteed income annuity. This is a contract with the insurance company, and in exchange for a premium, either a lump sum or multiple premiums, they promise to send you a check for the rest of your life, no matter if your money runs out or not.
So why do I need guaranteed income? Seems pretty obvious, right?
Yeah.
The only way I get to retire is if I can figure out a way to replace my income. Mm-hmm. So if I'm lucky enough to get that pension, or in your case, you're lucky enough to get Social Security,
Fingers crossed.
That's fine. But we've got to figure out how to take those retirement dollars that you saved all those years and convert them into that stream of income. A lot of people use guaranteed income annuities to alleviate that risk, that retirement risk, that income risk, and really longevity risk, because that check is going to come for as long as you live, no matter how long that is. That's why people use guaranteed income.
Okay, so that's how they use it, but how much do I need?
That's a good question, and we really sit down with our clients, and the basic questions that you want to ask are 2. What do I need my retirement to do, and what do I want my retirement to do? And what you need your retirement to do is to replace that income, but really cover those basic expenses. So the first thing we do is figure out what are those expenses month over month that I'm going to have when I retire. Whatever that number is, we're going to then calculate how much of that is going to be covered by a pension, how much of that is going to be covered by Social Security, and whatever that gap, that missing amount is, that's a starting point for how much guaranteed income you need. Retirees tell us time and time again that the one thing they want more than anything in retirement is peace of mind. I call that the ability to put your head on your pillow, sleep like a baby, and wake up in the morning knowing that no matter what's going on in the stock market or what's going on with interest rates or who's in the White House, that your checks are going to be coming. Having that guaranteed income month over month means the world and gives you the ability to have that successful retirement.
Absolutely. Well, and you've said more than once that the closer that you get to retirement, the more this peace of mind factor really comes into play. Mm-hmm. It's not just about having the biggest bag. It's about having the confidence that your bag will never run out. And so I guess then that kind of leads into the next question, which is, can you have too much guaranteed income? While no advisor or insurance company will ever allow you to put 100% of your assets into guaranteed income, there is no such thing as too much guaranteed income. See, the thing about guaranteed income is that it's guaranteed. It's its best quality. So, when your check arrives month after month, you get to decide, what do I want to do with it? Do I want to spend it? Do I want to save it? Or do I want to give it away? Because next month, you have the ability to make that choice all over again. A good friend of ours, Tom Hegna, likes to say that guaranteed income that covers your needs is a paycheck, but guaranteed income that covers your wants is a play check. So ultimately, that guaranteed income is your income protection plan to make sure that you get to have the retirement not only that you need, but also the one that you want.
I think it's really important to share stories of existing clients, because I feel like we talk about all of these concepts and it makes it easier for you all who are watching to see if it can apply to you, if you can relate to a story. So I'm going to share a story about a client that we have. I think you'll know exactly who I'm talking about in just a minute.
Okay.
He worked for a great company, was a great saver, and knew he was going to get Social Security, but unfortunately also knew he wasn't going to get a pension.
Right.
But like we do with all of our clients, we had talked about build that 401k up as big as you can, because when you retire, we're going to show you how to buy back your pension. So sure enough, he got closer to retirement. He sat down and said, I need to find out how to buy back that pension. And we assured him that once he retired, we would roll over that 401k and take a portion of that and buy the guaranteed income. Now, as we talked about, the way that we figure out how much to buy is to figure out what your expenses are minus what your Social Security can cover, where the gap is.
Right.
And so we did that with him, and we figured out exactly what he needed to be able to fill that gap and provide that month-over-month income, so that, like I like to say, he could put his head on his pillow at night, sleep like a baby, and know that no matter what was going on in the world when he woke up, his expenses, his lifestyle, which he had enjoyed during working years, would continue during retirement years.
Absolutely. But remember, we only took a portion of that 401k. We rolled a portion of the 401k into the guaranteed income, but the other remaining 401k balance, we put in something that was an IRA. It was invested. It had the market volatility. It had
Growth potential.
Growth, you're right, keeping pace with inflation, but it also has risk associated with it. Now, this client had the income come month after month, felt good, called us and said, love this guaranteed income that's coming in, but the markets are a little squirrely right now, and I'm not really confident in what we left in the IRA. Is there a way that we could maybe take another portion of it and create a secondary stream of guaranteed income through the annuity? Now, we laughed because remember, this was a gentleman who, when we told him about the guaranteed income, wasn't totally a fan. Most people aren't, but there is something wonderful about getting that check. So when he came and said, I want a secondary guaranteed income, we asked, for what? Have your expenses gone up? Is your lifestyle higher? He said, no, I want a guaranteed vacation with my family every year.
We call that the guaranteed play check. So we took another portion of the IRA, bought him another annuity, and this one we had come in June because he liked to take a summer vacation with his family. And so now he knows every year that there's a certain amount of money that will be there like clockwork, so that he can plan that great vacation and enjoy it with his family while he's alive, which so many people aren't able to do because they're fearful of running out of money. Don't ever let that happen to you. Guaranteed income is the key to a successful retirement and never outliving your dollars.
If you want to learn how you can how you can take your paycheck and turn it into a guaranteed stream of income for retirement or a guaranteed play check in retirement, click on the link below to become our client. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and as always, share it with a friend.
Thanks so much for watching. And remember, if what you thought to be true turned out not to be, when would you want to know it?